Hello and thank you for checking out the video today. I'm Glenn Kay of Silent Takeover, Dolphinshavers and Silent Shavers, and today I'm going to show you how to go about looting without spells or your CC. Before we get started, if you find this video useful, then please give me a like or comment below. This video has come about because it's actually been requested. So yeah, if there's something that you would like to see or like me to cover, then please give me a shout in the comments and I'll do my best to bring that to you. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel. You'll find more content and videos on Town Hall 8 through to Town Hall 12. If you'd like to join me in Clash, then check out the description. You'll find the clan tags and the requirements for joining us, as well as a link for the Silent Takeover Discord. Okay, and onto the content itself. Looting is the most important way of progressing in the game. Obviously the end game plan is to have a base looking like this, and pretty much max Town Hall 12 now. As you can see, all my builders are done. And all I've got is walls and research left to do. And as you can see, my DE is also maxed out. Now, I've used the same army composition, and I haven't used spells or CC since back at Town Hall 9. I've used a very similar army composition. And I'll show you that in a second. It's only been tweaked at each Town Hall level as the troop capacity has increased. We've got 30 barbs, 30 archers, 18 giants, 5 breakers, 15 whiz and 30 minions. As mentioned, don't worry about those spells or CC as we're not going to be using those. Now, is there some magic trick? Do I hit 2 million of each in each raid? No. First and foremost, it's all about putting in the effort. If you have a look at the Conqueror achievement, which is now at the top of that list of achievements, you'll see I have won over 21,000 multiplayer battles. Now, that discounts the raids that I've done where I've got the loot and not got the 1 star. That's 21,000 with loot and a star. So you're going to have to put in those raids if you want to max out. Next up, why do I not use spells? If we have a look at the spell factory, now I do appreciate that at the moment there is the spell event on, so the spells are 80% less. But usually, if you look at the heal in the bottom left, it's 5,000 at the moment, so that'd be 25,000 usually. And considering my spell capacity, if I was to use all heals, I'd be looking at 125 to 150,000 purple elixir per raid. Now the flip of that is if you're not using spells, in theory, you're saving that 125 to 150,000 per raid. And if you multiply that across the number of raids that you do in any given season, that soon mounts up and can help towards those walls or those all-important upgrades. Next up, what's important is the league you're in. This strategy is literally for if you're wanting to grind out the loot. Not if you're trophy pushing, just for looting. And for that, you need dead bases. Now, as you can see, at the moment, I'm in Masters 2. I've hovered about this league throughout the duration of Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 12. So I'd say Masters is a good place to be if you want those dead bases. I do find that I have to drop trophies quite often just to make sure that I'm down in Masters 3 or Masters 2. Now, if you're doing this as watching this video as a Town Hall 9 or a Town Hall 10, I'll probably suggest the upper end Crystal as the best league to be in if you're looking for the dead bases. I'll show you a few of the replays of using this strategy. So first off is this one here. Okay, what are we looking for in a dead base? It is easy to see if a base is dead, certainly from Town Hall 10 upwards. The indicators being the dead Inferno towers and the Eagle. And also another indicator at some of the lower levels will be if you look at the storages closely, you will see that they are full. Sorry, the collectors. The storage is empty, the collectors are full. And on this one, the collectors for the elixir, the dark and the gold are all handily placed around the outside. This is common placement for these items and why this strategy works so well. Now, with regards to the attack itself, all I will do is I'm going to pick off these collectors by placing 1 or 2 giants, the whiz behind, a couple of minions, and then a few barbs and finally a few archers. I will do this all the way around the base. And then finally, at the top, you'll see I will dump the rest of the troops just to make some inroads and to pick up the 50% on this one. So let's have a look. So as you can see there, 400,000 of each. And when it comes to the purple elixir, because I didn't use any of my spells, that's another 150 saved on top. So we've cleared 500,000 purple elixir there. You'll also note there was no CC used and no heroes. I did not need to push into the base. So that's why there's no need for the spells. It's literally picking off those collectors and getting the loot. And I was fortunate enough there to pick up the star. Now, an important thing to note is you do not need to worry about getting the star. As long as you've walked away with that loot, that's all that matters. Stars aren't going to build those walls, the loot will. Now, you might think to yourself, well, Glenn, I could do this with simple barge. Well, you could indeed. But then what you can also do with this army is you can wipe out bases. The next two will be 100%ers. But again, without using any spells. Now on this one I will bring the heroes in. Now if you're going to use this strategy full on, with this one I knew I'd take out the whole base anyway. Again, it's a dead base. Well, this Inferno's up, but the Eagle, the Inferno and the Expos are all down. There's a good chance of no enemy CC. And all I'm going to do is run my Giants, do the exact same order of troop placement. So Giants, Whiz, Breakers, Minions, Barbs, Archers, and then in this instance the Heroes. And we're just going to walk over the entire base and take all of that loot. There we go, another one. So in excess of 500,000 on both this time, as well as 5k DE. And again, no spells, no CC. The final replay I'm going to bring you is the same as the last one. And it will be the same where I go across the whole base. Again with the giants going down, followed by a spread of whiz and the breakers. This time I've put the heroes down, and then followed up with the minions, barbs, and then the archers. And there you have it. So that's 3 replays using the same army comp but in 2 different ways. So just to give you a quick recap, put in the effort. I find if it's 300k or more, I will take it. There is no point in spending 20 minutes, half hour looking for that elusive 1 million plus base. Little and often is key. Do not use your spells. That can save you in excess of 100k purple elixir per raid. And then finally, check your league and look for those dead bases. You're looking for full collectors and empty storages within easy reach, and the loot will soon start coming in. As ever, if you found this video useful, please give me a like or comment below and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, keep on clashing.